Hey there, ready to dive into the wild world of AI video?
It's changing faster than a TikTok trend.
That's for sure. But luckily, we've got Shaker Eads' article, The Evolution of AI Video, as our guide.
This stuff is seriously next level.
We're talking about making videos with AI.
Almost like having a robot director at your beck and call.
What's fascinating is how quickly we've gone from those early, clunky AI videos, remember Cog Video, struggling to render a stick figure?
To these incredibly sophisticated, high-quality generators we have today.
Exactly. And Shaker's been on the forefront of this technology since the beginning.
So when he maps out the landscape of AI video, we pay attention.
Okay, let's talk tools. If you're dipping your toes into AI video, Runway Gen 3 is a great starting point.
Kind of like the iPhone of AI video generators.
User-friendly with a good balance of features.
And it even has a turbo mode for quicker results.
But what if you need something more heavy-duty? Something for professional-grade videos?
That's where a tool like Helu AI, also known as Minia Max, comes in.
Eid highlights its incredible quality.
And more importantly for pros, its accuracy when following your prompts.
Prompt accuracy is huge for professional use cases. Imagine needing to generate videos with specific brand elements consistently.
That's where Helu shines. You wouldn't want your brand colors going rogue in the middle of your ad campaign.
And speaking of professional needs, there's LTX. This one's less of a single generator and more of a full-blown platform for building complex video projects.
Think of it as the industrial strength option.
For those who need ultimate control and flexibility,
It's like the difference between having a basic video editor on your phone and having access to a professional editing suite.
both have their place depending on what you're trying to accomplish.
Absolutely. And if you're looking to add that extra wow factor, Kling AI is known for its high quality.
And a feature called the motion brush. Essentially, it lets you literally paint motion onto objects in your video.
Now that brings to mind some seriously creative possibilities.
What about animation?
Well, for all you animation enthusiasts out there, we've got Voo.
It's a powerhouse for 2D animation, but here's the twist.
It can also handle some 3D stuff, which is pretty impressive.
It speaks to the expanding capabilities of these AI video tools. We're seeing more specialization.
Which means more options and more creative potential for everyone.
But hold on, because things are about to get really interesting. We've got some major players stepping into the ring. Adobe and ByteDance,
You might know them from their slightly less mind-blowing software.
like Photoshop or TikTok.
This is where the game changes. Adobe is strategically focusing on its existing user base, creative professionals who are already familiar with their products.
Imagine the possibilities of seamlessly generating AI video within Photoshop or Premiere Pro.
Talk about streamlining the creative workflow.
And their approach makes sense.
They're already integrated into the workflows of so many designers, photographers, and video editors.
It's a natural evolution to bring AI video generation into that fold.
Exactly, and they're not just slapping a basic generator on top of their existing software.
Eid emphasizes Adobe's focus on cinematic quality.
Giving you control over things like shot size, camera angle, and even motion.
Similar to Kling AI's motion brush.
It's like having a virtual film set inside your computer. But while Adobe is all about empowering creators with these familiar tools, ByteDance is taking a different tack.
They're really focused on capturing emotions,
And that elusive cinematic quality that makes videos truly captivating.
which makes sense given their background with TikTok.
They understand the power of short, engaging content that resonates emotionally. It's not just about what you see.
It's about how it makes you feel.
And that's where ByteDance seems to be excelling. Eid mentions their model can handle complex scenes
Someone surfing a shot with motion blur.
and still nail those subtle emotional nuances.
That's a potent combination, technical chops combined with emotional intelligence.
It shows how AI video is evolving beyond simple visuals. We're talking about narrative, about creating an impact.
It's like the difference between a home video and a Hollywood film.
One's technically sound, the other grabs you and pulls you into the story. Speaking of grabbing you, the sheer speed of development in this field is mind-blowing.
It's like watching a time-lapse of a flower blooming, except instead of a flower. It's incredibly powerful technology.
Yeah.
Every time you look, there's something new and amazing. It can be overwhelming.
Tell me about it. Take Kling AI, for example. They just dropped a new model with even higher resolution and features like realistic lip syncing. Oh, and they also released an API for developers.
And that API is huge.
It means other companies, other creators can now tap into Kling AI's technology and build their own amazing applications around it. We're talking personalized marketing videos, interactive games. The possibilities are endless.
It's like they're not just building a tool, they're giving others the building blocks to create an entire world of AI-powered video experiences.
And the innovation doesn't stop there. Remember how we were talking about bringing static images to life? Well, FSGen is doing just that with their physics-based generation.
It's incredible. You can take a still image and make it move realistically, like watching a photograph come to life. The implications for things like archival footage and historical preservation are massive.
Imagine taking a photo from history and turning it into a moving image, experiencing the past in a whole new way.
It's like stepping into a time machine, but instead of clunky gears and levers, it's all powered by AI.
And then there's the speed. We can't talk about AI video without mentioning Luma Labs. Their Dream Machine 1.6 can crank out high-quality videos in under 20 seconds.
Under 20 seconds. That's faster than I can order a coffee. What's the magic behind that?
It's a testament to how quickly processing power and algorithms are advancing. But here's the kicker. Luma Labs also offers an API, so other developers can integrate this speed and power into their own applications.
So we could be seeing personalized ads generated in real time based on our browsing history.
Or interactive video games that respond instantly to our actions.
Exactly. The possibilities are mind-boggling. And while Luma Labs is all about speed, Pika Labs seems hyper-focused on realism, especially when it comes to first-person perspective videos.
It's one thing to generate a realistic object, but to capture the subtleties of human vision, the way our eyes perceive the world, that's a whole other level.
It's like they're trying to digitally replicate our own senses. And yet they still find time to experiment with playful effects, melting objects, inflating them. It reminds us that amidst all this powerful technology, there's still room for whimsy and creativity.
That's what makes this field so fascinating, this constant push and pull between replicating reality and bending it to our will. And speaking of pushing boundaries, we have to talk about Black Forest Labs and their decision to release an open-source text-to-video generator.
This is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
What happens when anyone with an internet connection can potentially create high-quality AI videos?
It's a double-edged sword, for sure. On one hand, it could lead to an explosion of creativity with individuals and small businesses able to leverage this technology in ways we haven't even imagined.
It's like giving everyone a movie studio in their pocket. The democratization of storytelling, but through video.
Exactly. But on the other hand, there's the potential for misuse, the spread of misinformation, the creation of even more convincing deepfakes. It's a challenge we need to be aware of as this technology becomes more accessible.
It seems like a common thread with a lot of emerging technology.
Yeah.
It has the potential for incredible good, but it also requires us to be thoughtful and responsible with its application.
Absolutely. It underscores the importance of critical thinking, of not believing everything we see, and of having open conversations about the ethical implications of these advancements. So as we stand on the precipice of this AI video revolution, one question looms large. What does it mean for our perception of reality itself?
It's a question philosophers have pondered for ages, but AI video brings it into sharp focus. When we can create and manipulate video with such ease, how do we discern truth from fabrication? How do we know what's real anymore?
It's almost like we're entering a new era of media literacy, where seeing is no longer necessarily believing.
Exactly. We need to cultivate a healthy skepticism, question what we see and hear, and understand the capabilities and limitations of these technologies. It's a lot to unpack, but that's what makes this deep dive so fascinating.
It's about embracing the unknown, asking the tough questions, and never losing that sense of wonder and curiosity.
Well said. We've journeyed from the early days of AI video, those grainy, slow rendering attempts, to a world where near instantaneous photorealistic video generation is becoming the norm. We've seen how this technology is empowering creators, disrupting industries, and forcing us to confront fundamental questions about the nature of reality itself.
And while this deep dive might be ending, the conversation is far from over. As AI video continues to evolve at a breakneck pace, we'll be here to help you navigate the changes, explore the possibilities, and keep asking those important questions.
So until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the ever-evolving world of AI.